Hi YouTube community, I am Cynthia Dickinson.
And I'm Cynthia's husband, Franklin Dickinson.
And this video we are going to share with you our experience when we visit Baños in Ecuador. Franklin, how was the experience for you?
It was my favorite of the 3 times that we traveled all over Ecuador. It was up in the mountains. What do we call the mountains?
La Sierra.
La Sierra. And we were at about 6,000 feet. The high in the daytime was 70. The low at nighttime was 60. And because it's on the equator, that's what it is. I loved it because it was in a valley. We had mountains all around us. They were straight up. Cynthia didn't like it because she thought the mountains were going to fall in on us. There was a volcano, a dormant volcano. I guess it's really not dormant because it's erupted.
Yeah.
That was a backdrop about 16 miles from the town. It was very beautiful. The people were extremely friendly, and there was a lot of choices and different places to eat, all in walking distance. The waterfall.
The waterfall called El Pailon del Diablo in Spanish. What is the meaning in English and the name in English? Well, you made the translation, but I cannot pronounce those words.
The devil's something.
Like this word?
Cauldron, the devil's cauldron.
I cannot pronounce that word. My English is not good, but I'm trying. You drove like 40 minutes? 40 minutes from the Baño town to the waterfall, right?
Yeah, and I think there were multiple little narrow tunnels we had to go through.
Yeah, four of them. We are gonna share with you the video of the places we are talking about. And then the waterfall is located in a community called Rio Verde. At the entrance, there are little stores where you can buy souvenirs, yeah. And then you walk about
a couple of miles. We had to pay to park, right?
Yeah, we had.
And we have to pay to use the bathroom too, right?
That part I don't remember. How was the walk for you?
The walk itself was absolutely gorgeous. It was a walk that just about anybody could do. It was lush and green. It was amazing. And there was a sheer cliff wall that you looked at as you went down toward the waterfalls. And in the distance, it looked like a Camelot. You know, there was this little building, beautiful building at the foot of the waterfall. And the way you got to it was from walking over a suspension bridge. And it was just amazing.
And I was reading about how was this place made, and it was made by a guy called Wilfredo Guevara. He started building this place in 1994, and he finished the construction in 2008. He was 30 years old when he started the construction, and it was nice listening to him talking about how was the experience, because he said that most of his young years he spent building every detail of the place, and the place is really amazing. Everything is handmade. So how was for you walking the waterfall and the stairs?
When we got to the foot where the suspension bridge was, there was another little building that you could buy things and rest, and from there you had a choice. There was a hand-cut stairway going up this cliff, and with overhangs that at some places you had to get down and crawl on your hands and knees to get over to where you would just be sprayed to take a shower with the spray of the waterfall. But I didn't want to walk 50 yards on my hands and knees to get over to where that's a young person's sport.
I think so, because you have to go through a small cave.
Yeah.
And it looks, we try, right? But
well, we went and looked at it. For part of it you can walk to, and then when you get down, you have realized that you got to get down on your hands and knees.
And that day when we went, we found it was a group of students from the United States, right?
Who got down on their hands
and
knees.
They did it. They were like teenagers, but we are not in that age, I think.
No,
maybe if we were younger, probably, but now we are retired of those kind of experiences.
And there was a restaurant that you went over a suspension bridge. It was long, maybe 100 yards long. And the restaurant was absolutely gorgeous. It was open air, but still not. There were no walls, no screens, no
Yeah.
bugs. So you don't need it. And the majority of the building was made out of the trees, so which they took off the bark and painted, or really not painted, but varnished. The food was great. The view was amazing, and from where we sat, we could look down and to the cliff and to the base, to the valley, and over across to more mountains, or you could look to your left at the waterfall. It was spectacular.
Yeah, it was beautiful that we had the opportunity to sit in the place and eat while we were looking at the beautiful view.
And my soup, I remember I got soup. It was
Yeah.
so good. And I don't think it was terribly expensive, was it?
No, it wasn't. It wasn't so expensive. According with the prices we have seen in other places, we had.
Like the Bahamas or America?
Oh, Bahamas. We went to Bahamas, but it's gonna be in another video that we
Yeah.
are gonna talk about Bahamas.
Kind to it. Matter of fact, everybody in Baños was very kind
Oh
to us.
yes, it's a very friendly community.
And there were lots of gringos and other nationalities. It was
Yes.
really, it's really a hot spot, isn't it? A real focal point for Ecuador.
Yeah, I think Baños, it's like this place where you can find people from different nationalities because it's a really famous touristic place in Ecuador. And if you go, you are going to find people from different countries and different restaurants options too.
And it's from Baños that you go down to the Amazon, isn't it?
Yeah, I think from my point of view, I don't know if I'm wrong. I feel like Baños is like the door, the gateway to the Amazon because it's close. The Amazon, it was like, I don't know how long, it's like 2 hours from Baños.
It wasn't far, but I didn't.
No, it's not so far, but it's a really really beautiful area because there's a lot of mountains. The trees is green, full of nature, and when you breathe, the air is pure, right? And for us it was a really really nice experience. Do you remember how much was the cost of the entrance?
I don't know. It wasn't nothing in Ecuador is expensive. I love the variety of food, and I love the treehouse that we stayed in.
Yeah, it's important to mention that this place is located in the Tugurawan province, and it's a in a park called National Park Porocarpus, and it is a protected area. And the rainy season is January to June, so it's important to take this into account if you want to visit Baños because when it's rainy, oh my God, it's not easy because the how you say when the mountains come down.
The mudslides.
Yes, and this year they had something like this like 2 months ago, I think, Baños, and it was really sad because some people they die. Um, what else? The place is open about from 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. and it's something interesting that at night they had a night walk. How you say that? When they go, they can go to explore at night.
You said it nicely.
Yeah, that is from 6 p.m. to 10:30 p.m. And we didn't do that, but I had seen
We were
some.
asleep at 8.
But I had seen some videos and it's amazing. If you have the opportunity to do it, do it.
Ecuador as a whole is somewhere that every American needs to go. It is the mountains where we have Denver is at 5,000 feet. Well, we were in a lot of cities that were at 9,000 feet. And we went to a desert plateau and visited the most extraordinary indigenous people at 14,000 feet. And it is absolutely breathtaking.
Yeah.
And the people are so friendly, so kind.
Now, what do you think about Ecuador that you have been there 3 times?
Oh, I love Ecuador. I love the people. I love how family and wholesome, and they're hardworking and very Christian, and it's very simple. The costs are fractional to America, maybe 25%.
And this is we wanted to share with you our experience going to Baños, to El Pailon del Diablo. If you have the opportunity to visit Ecuador, this is a place that you shouldn't miss.
It's not too far from Quito, was it? Did we spend the night on the way?
No, you drove like it's like 3 hours from Quito or 4 hours, something like that.
But you're driving in the mountains,
Hours.
so not that far. It's just you're going back and
Yeah.
forth.
It's because in Ecuador the roads is like this. It's like a slide.
Yeah.
It's not, yeah, that's the reason it takes more time.
And the people are crazy when they drive.
We survive.
Yeah.
So, something else would you like to tell?
No, visit Ecuador. We'll do more,
Mhm.
and Cynthia will put up some videos and pictures, and it's absolutely breathtaking.
Thank you for watching our video, and then we are planning next videos about Bahamas. We went to Bahamas.
Or some other places in Ecuador, or the trip up the coast of the United States, or whatever the heck you want to do.
We live, as you see our background, well,
We're on a boat.
We're on a boat, and this is our home.
Yes.
So we have been living on a boat for how many times?
Well, I left in September, so we've been about a year.
Yes. So we want to share with you our experience to living on a boat. Thank you for watching our video, and see you next time.
Bye.
Bye.